And hey there, it's me Mudlink and welcome back to some more Andaron Saga. So last time, we started taking on chapter 24 here. Chapter 25, I'm sorry. Taking on King Kangax, who of course decided to corner us. We had to defeat some Void Walkers to get to him, but ended up losing Dawn because I'm a dumbass. And now this time, well, we mostly won. We just have this one last Void Walker left to beat, which Buggy and Colt are gonna do. Speaking of, let's show off some levels I got. So your levels were kind of, I don't even think you got a level. Your levels also shit too. You got all right stuff there. Dawn didn't get the cap at speed, but it's fine. Oh, and you got 2 speed level ups, and now you're cap strength. Look at you, so fucking based. So, yeah. Oh, so many of these fucking guys. Yeah, I think Shay will be fine. Just gotta... Yeah. Bring you there too, Helga. And let's wait for the rest of these guys here. You have the Morganis. You guys gotta start heading up and come on. Just realize how fucking bad that looks right there. Let's hope you properly see strength, skill, res, nice. Oh fuck, HP skill. Damn it, that was a bad level up. I want you to get speed so you can get more void. Well, you dodged them all anyway, so it's all good. Thank the Lord. Oh, just fucking realized. Thank God I have a save state in this map. Okay, I'm back here again. This time slightly different. Nice crit there. Defense, man. Just not getting good levels. Fuck. Whatever. Fuck now. Skill, speed, defense, and res. Huh? But I have the fucking... Wait, I'm kind of confused right now. I am actually very confused right now. I fucking did bring the goddamn amulet. Go closer, I guess? Let's get a rescue staff. Let's wait a bit, it's fine. And he's gonna summon more guys there. Goron. Yeah, okay. Be careful, be careful, be careful. No, that's not right. This should fucking like absolutely annihilate you. Oh, it's because it doesn't show the 1 on there, that's why. Kinda annoying. Magic defense. 42, that's just enough to kill you. Shit, cock. Okay, hang on a second. I'm sorry, I have to fucking do this shit. You can't even rescue her, so... Just go for Ahmed, go for Ahmed. You know you want to. It'd be so easy for you to fucking go for Ahmed. No, you go for Isabel, of course. They moved Isabel away, Ahmed decided to get killed. Good. My Voidwalkers are bound to me, they can never truly be killed. This is the authority wielded to me by he who surpassed death. Yeah, you guys get the fuck out. Skill luck and rest, damn it. Still no strength. This is Fenrir does too much fucking damage. Oh, nice level. Cap speed and defense. Strength, speed, luck, okay. Almost there, fucking hell, almost there. Enough, I tired of you pesky mortals. It's time for you to die. This is preparing a devastating spell, yeah, that's for sure. Bring me down to fucking 1 HP, man. No, no, Darius, you wretched spawn of a palace dancer. How dare you bring Morganus' amulet before this king? You dare kill your own father? 10,000 curses upon your name, you thankless brat. Okay, now get you the fuck out of here. Still, fuck, he does so much goddamn damage. It's okay. If you get a double crit, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. It won't even be enough to kill. It's also funny as hell. But it'd also be amazing if you did. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, 30 damage I can easily do. Now it's you though, fuck you. Okay, well that's too risky. I mean, I can just do... No, it's not enough to kill. Hang on. Will this be enough? No, but I can lower his HP some more. As long as I don't crit, I'm fine. I mean, if Runa wants to get a kill, she can. Yep, there you go. No, no, I cannot die here. I'm the mightiest Lich King. I must live. I must pass Lich Queen Morganus. Don't you see what you've done, you bastards? Blank level. Royal Guard, hear my words. This battle has concluded. I've slain my father and destroyed his phylactery. Never again will he revive. Throw down your weapons and I will forgive your actions. Otherwise, my allies will kill you without hesitation. There's no room for disobeying your new rightful king. But we couldn't locate Kangax's phylactery. I guess if a white lie will finally, white lie will finally end its battle. Oh, that fucking chapter, man. Oh. People of Styxia, from this day forth, I am your new ruler. I, Darius the Wise, son of Kangax, and you shall all be my subjects. My father was a tyrant who needed to return to Styxia's dunes. Now that he no longer rules us, we must begin a period of rebuilding. Henceforth call an end to the trade of undead slaves with Andaron, and only the willing must be revived. Anything else is an act of evil. And finally we shall weaponize our military to aid the Lord of Lances. We must bring down the tyrant King Mortimer and enshrine peace for all. Hail King Darius! And he gets he gets the fucking tome. Nice. Another country's leader, dead. It does seem to happen a lot around you, Jaka. Not that I'm complaining. I don't know why you have to lie about the phylactery, though. Kangax is gonna revive at some point. The truth will come out. It won't matter. Kangax's support will have crumbled by then. Darius might even be able to find the phylactery's hiding location. Does nobody will ever learn the truth of the matter. Even if Kangax survives, we can kill him once again. Morganus' amulet remains in Darius' possession. Fair enough. I just don't like how he blatantly lied. All great men lie eventually. It's only a matter of degree. Should have heard some of the old Lightbringer whoppers. Gaethus' father had quite the mouth on him. Congratulations on the ascension. You must feel good being your own man. Yeah, now the boss doesn't have to sit in this room crying all day. I won't, Daddy. Let me go outside. This isn't fair. I want to be free. Styxia has the bright future ahead of it, thanks to you. My people owe you a great debt. We always pay with interest. Your people don't owe me a debt, but you do. Helping me will benefit you, in any case. Mortimer already killed both of his brothers. Eliminating you will surely come next. Styxia is a hellish land for any invasion force. The harsh heat will break any army's morale. That being said, you are correct. I owe you, Jaka. Styxia soldiers are yours to command moving forward. At least until we kill that Mortimer fellow. Then we need to focus on fixing this nation. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's much that needs fixing. My father took our people's wealth to empower himself. I must rectify these wrongs. It is a complex matter. We need to assemble an alliance of nations. It's time for war. Time for war, but first... Yep. Chapter 25X. The second to last Gaiden chapter, technically. Because the secret chapter, one of the secret chapters is a Gaiden chapter technically, but it's not like the other ones. With King Kangok slayed, Darius becomes the new king of Styxia. True to his word, he promises to help Jaka dethrone Mortimer. After a month of organizing, a war council is held in Kadim. My friends, the day has arrived. Styxia's men are ready for war. All of them alive, as we agreed. And what of the rest of you? Have you finished your preparations? It took a lot of effort, but I've also mobilized an army. It's not a large force, but it will draw Mortimer's gaze. When on my command, they will march across the Emperor Mountains. After that, they will attack from the east, causing chaos. Give them strict orders not to harm Andaron civilians. My harriers and what is left of Clan Skadi are also mobilizing. Some berserkers from Halfdan's clan are also offered to join us. They will sail south, attacking Andaron's coastal supply lines. My harriers will ensure that no villages are put to the torch. What about the icebreakers? Are they still loyal to their Jarl? Well, their Jarl is Helga. The icebreaker idiots are busy bashing their heads together. Once they finish this tournament, they'll sail south and join us. Here is my plan for how we can breach Andaron's defenses. To start off, our allies will raid Andaron's north and east sides. This will sow confusion and give us a tactical advantage, and the Styxian army will march toward the Infernal Pass. Yeah, that's another map there. Doesn't seem too bad, just a bit pretty big though. Hope you're not planning to attack the Infernal Pass. It's impenetrable. Dozen wars have proven this to be true. Not even 100,000 men could sunder the flame walls. My late father discovered the flame wall has a flaw. I will show it to you once we arrive at the border. Till then, here are some more funds from the royal treasury. If you speak to Ahmed, he'll procure you with some rare goods. I sold this craft off the bodies of my dead enemies. You wouldn't believe all the shiny stuff in their pockets. Yeah, treasure's infinite. The great meta's greed knows no limits. If you wish to attain my wares, you must pay with ample coin. Speak to Darius when you're ready to go to war. You can also talk to Ahmed to purchase rare goods. Well, that's nice. Okay, so a whole bunch of people here. A lot of them actually, damn. Oh, that wing clipper. Okay, he has some good ass items. Shining bows, that's good at getting more of those. I'll worry about buying stuff after. Worry about talking to you guys another time. I'll worry about talking to you guys near the end. Sure, we can get like most of this Gaiden chapter done. I don't know how much dialogue there is though. Oh, hey Estelle. Estelle, what are you holding there? This is Styxian wand. It has magic properties. Looks like a regular tobacco pipe. That's what they would have you believe. Don't listen to the lies of the commoners. And as an expert on Styxian culture, I know the true meaning behind this magic item. Bought it from a merchant, and after paying him a little extra, he told me. Told you what? It's a unique wand that requires a special incantation to work, you see. Put in your mouth and you inhale. The magic powder will infuse your body, and you'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. So you smoke the pipe. Such a simple mind can never grasp the truth behind this legendary artifact. Wait, Estelle, something smells funny. Are you sure that's tobacco? Hey, well, you're not listening. It's not a pipe. It's a wand. Oh, now demonstrate how to use it properly. Watch. Wait, Estelle, don't inhale. I'm pretty sure that's... Estelle, are you alright? Finally see the truth of the universe. Whatever you do, don't take another... Okay, she's doing drugs. Okay. And Styxian magic sure is potent. Never felt this relaxed in my life. Well, I'm just gonna let her sleep on the floor. Yeah, that's a good idea. God damn, there's so many people to talk to. This... Oh, okay. No! Oh my god, it's looking worse and worse now. It definitely looks different from the one before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my god, it's hard to look at her. I can't believe this nonsense. What's that, Angelus? Oh, Jock, have you seen those dancers performing in the harem? I might have stolen a glance at two of them during their performances. I think most men in the army have too, even if they don't want to admit it. Even if they won't admit it. Did you know that in Styxy the dancers are revered on par with Andaron's bards? Doesn't surprise me. I understand dancing is an important part of their culture. Important part of their culture. Unbelievable. What's wrong with dancing? Performance is an art, my friend, something you train hard for. These girls shake their behinds and somehow they're my equal. It took me many years to master my very first instrument. Artists perform with their hearts and minds, not just our mere bodies. Important part of their culture, how utterly reprehensible. Pretty sure some of these girls work hard too. Gotta be in good shape to fit into those outfits. They do not work as hard as I do, not even close. Could you possibly know what their training looks like? As an artist, you develop an eye for these sorts of things. I'm not saying dancing does not require any form or skill, however the time it takes to attain complete mastery cannot even compare to the craft of a master bard. These never took you for the jealous type, Angelus. Jealous? Me? Think you're afraid that if we had a dancer with us, she'd overshadow you. Yeah, if only I had the dancer though. Utter nonsense. Even in front of a crowd of drunken, lust-filled men, I would still win out. Their stupid hip swaying and chest wiggling cannot compare to my masterful craft. Maybe we ought to bring a few dancers with us when we leave. Some competition would be good. I could speak to Darius about it. Then you can rest assured I would no longer be performing for your company. I would never perform alongside dancers. They are far, far beneath me. Well, when you put it that way, I'm sold on the idea already. Get some pretty girls in our company and get rid of you. It's a win-win. Chuck, I do not appreciate your jests. Think I'm joking? By all means, bully the bard. How original. Oh, I must suffer such humiliation of my profession. It never ends. You ever the drama queen. Chuck, I must thank you for helping me find the Tomb of Horrors. No problem, did you find what you were looking for down there? Yes, I did. I uncovered the lost regalia of my house, the ancient Void Flare tome. It's a remarkable tome, brimming with dark magic. I can feel the void inside it. I should feel satisfied, and yet I cannot stop thinking about the Tomb of Horrors. I wish I could have remained there to study the many scriptures on its walls. I feel like so much lost knowledge could have been unearthed down there. Alas, its secrets are now buried forever. Gotta leave some mysteries unsolved, otherwise you'd be bored out of your mind. Imagine a world without mystery or wonder. Won't you be sad if you discover it all? Oh dear heavens, no, that sounds delightful. I could finally rest and enjoy some hobbies. I thought that was your hobby. We nobles of House Darkholm have an insatiable hunger for knowledge. It's in our very blood to seek it out. It almost borders on obsession. If we become curious about a subject, we must delve deeply into it. Failure to do so will drive us to madness, like what happened to Nemesis. That was a wraith we encountered in the tomb. What happened to it? What happened to him? He was attempting to unlock the truth of the regalia. They were hidden purpose. He claimed they were more than just well-crafted weapons of the past. He became so fixated on them that he traveled the world looking for clues. He became increasingly unhinged. Sadly, there are many such cases. House Darkholm was tasked by the Lightbringers to record history. Telling me you're doing it as a result of having an obsessive compulsion? It is our greatest gift and our worst curse. The quest for knowledge is exhilarating. There's nothing quite like it in this world. I shall seek it for as long as I breathe. However, sometimes I wish I could stop being so curious about everything. I wish I could listen to a beautiful poem without wanting to decipher its meaning. I wish I could look up at the stars and not wonder how they came to exist. Sounds like a rough mindset to have. I'm glad I don't suffer from that. But now that you're done with your quest, what will you do? Go back home? I have decided to stay with your company and partake in the war. This might be one of the most brutal conflicts in history. How could I possibly miss it? What will you do if your family gets involved? We are invading their country after all. Don't worry, that will never happen. House Darkholm seldom picks sides. As long as you do not lay siege to the Castle Darkholm, they won't bother. Family's too busy reading tomes. Castle Darkholm resides in Western Andaron. We have no true need to take it. And there is nothing to worry about. Look forward to the war to come. With that, it will be quite fascinating. There's nothing fascinating about war. There's only death and suffering. But war is an aspect of life, and thus something to be experienced. To live is to suffer. There are no ways around that fact. I shall enjoy this war like I would enjoy a tragic play. I used to think Angelus was a strange guy. They're all fucking weird. A half dance there, okay. Hello, Runa. Why are you hiding behind that wall? Oh, hello, Mr. Jock. I'm just listening. It's called eavesdropping. What are you spying on? Is it Barg? I think he is my daddy. Really? And how do you know that? I spoke to him and he told me he spent time in my village. He remembers my mother and they were close. The timeline also matches, and he's a great sage. Has to be true, right? Well, isn't that good news, Runa? Well, why would that make you want to stand here eavesdropping? Go over there and get to know your father. I'm sure he'll be happy to talk with you. I tried, but he's so incredibly strange. He kept calling me his test subject. I need to know if he talks this way to the other people around him. Oh, so the Darkholms were an odd bunch. Glad I'm not related to them. Why did my daddy have to be such a weirdo? So looking forward to meeting him. Another spelling error there. I envisioned he would be kind and wise. Instead he is... I don't even know what. Bruno, please take a moment and listen to how you sound right now. You've been searching for your father ever since you joined our company. Created this perfect image of him inside your own head. Of course reality is not going to live up to those impossible standards. I know that, it's just, I hoped you would at least be a little more normal? Maybe he's just strange on the surface. Try to get to know him a little more. Maybe he'll open up to you eventually. Really think so? Well, it is impossible to say, but neither of us know Varg that well. Be a little patient and try to give it some time. Maybe it'll work out. Thank you, Mr. Jock. I will try to do that. I'm not setting up to be disappointed, though I probably am. At least she has a dad now. Give anything to have my old man back. Yeah, but he's still fucking weird. Also, damn, look at it, almost cap speed. I love you so much, Amelia. You're my girl. This world is so hateful. Strange way to start a conversation. Something on your mind, Amelia? Isn't it fair? It isn't fair. Why do humans persecute my little terrors? And why do we call them that anyway? I call them cuties. Face-eating, skin-tearing, monstrous-looking creatures? Sorry, checking something. Think we should call them cuties? That's right, I've researched the so-called terrors for years. They aren't all monstrous undead, they're cute spiders and wolves. Dire wolves are the size of a horse. Likely they're the perfect size to ride on, and they're fluffy. Once saw a dire wolf pick up a human and slam it into the ground. Broke every bone of his body. Poor guy screamed until he died. It's like watching a bear play stickball with a toddler's body. You did not need to describe it like that, Chaka. I now have a lot of mental images. Did you know terrors don't only consist of the undead? Those ignorant Lightbringers lumped many species together. Undead, mutant animals, and even some lesser demons to boot. And mutated animals are much smarter than regular ones. So, have you listened to what I've been saying? They have feelings. It isn't okay to beat them to death like dumb rats. We should try to come to an understanding with them. Just want to spread love for the cuties worldwide. I'll acknowledge, many terrors are improperly classified. I used to be a scholar myself. My mother didn't want me to become a mercenary for hire. There should be separate names for all the terror subspecies. But in the end, they all do attack human settlements. You'll never convince people to set aside their prejudice. You're wrong, I'm making my life's mission if that's what it takes. I'll bring about the unification of man and beast before I die. Well, good luck with that. I admire your convictions. Even if they're a bit misguided. You'll see someday, everyone will. Oh, she's a fucking weird. All these fucking Darkholm people are weird. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Now it's time to continue. Talk to the guys down here first. Grah, this bloody heat is unbearable. Must be quite a shock for a Viking to travel this far south. This heat is a worthy adversary. I can't simply best it with my axe. However, it won't get the best of me. I will not give up. Do you visualize everything as an enemy to defeat? That's how a berserker lives his life. Everything is a battle to be fought. I do think the heat would be a little less unbearable if you removed the furs. Remove my bearskin? Why, I would never. Berserker can never part with these. They are like a second skin to us. Don't even remove them when you bathe? Bathe? Suddenly I understand where the smell comes from in camp. Oh. Ah. Hey. Ho. What are you doing, Garam? I'm chanting a tribal war song of my people. All centaurs do this before a great war. You're ready to go to war with Andaron then, I hope? May have disgraced Bodyman's honor by not dying for his cause. I will attempt to make up for my weakness by giving this my all. Garam, when Bodyman enlisted you to fight with us, I think he made a mistake. I'm not one to feel sorry for centaurs, but I don't think he realized what he did. Use complicated words, two legs. Explain it in a way I can understand. I think Bodyman thought you'd just tag along for a little while. I don't think he meant to bind you to us for all eternity. Whether he intended to do it or not does not matter. I have to follow the teachings of Angvik, the Eternal Hunter. If that's how you feel, I won't insult you by trying to release you from us. I'll be ready for a fight. Of course, I'm always ready. Don't mess with this centaur. Ah, I know the jokes, Don't fuck with this senator. I've seen those jokes all the damn time with this guy, and yeah, it's... Aisha, hey Aisha, why are you here all by yourself? Never once thought I'd stand in the middle of the palace garden. So as a kid, I used to stare at this palace and wonder who lived here. You regret coming back to Styxia? I'll admit it was quite painful seeing my homeland again. I didn't spend many years here, but the memories are still... Never told me much about your life as a slave. What's there to tell? I was beaten and abused daily by my master. I was a scrawny and weak child, powerless to do anything back. My owner was twice my size and could lift me up with one arm. I felt like such a giant to me. I was terrified of him. But you would be able to snap his neck like a twig now. So I joined Brandon's pirate crew, trained every day to grow stronger. Never wanted to feel so weak again. So I worked at it with every muscle I had. No one will ever be able to force me to do anything I don't want. I'd like to see anyone try. Yeah, good luck with that, fuck. Hey, Jaka. Hello, Victoria. You done with your preparations? Yeah, sure. You seem a little distracted. Something on your mind? What do you think about the Styxian dancing girls? They're pretty, right? Well, Darius did invite all the men the other night to watch them perform in the harem. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, I thought I didn't have time. I was busy planning for the war. So based on what I heard, it was quite the show, though. Boys are satisfied. Do you like them? The dancers, that is. Sure, they are pleasant enough to watch. The way they twist their bodies around. What man wouldn't? Well, in that case, I have a little surprise for you. Really now. Come down to the harem after midnight, I'll show you. But Victoria, today's the day we leave. We're marching to war against Andaron. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Wait, that is today? I thought we left tomorrow. You really need to learn to pay attention. Hey, have you even packed your stuff? Oh no. But you better get started because we're leaving this place in a few hours. Also, you're not even being used. So get out of your hair so you can begin. But the whole month trying to learn how to belly dance and even bought this outfit. I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's funny he talks about like Tindar's and Helga's like thing, like, oh, you know, you're fucking oblivious and all that, and then there's Jaka. Oh my god, just realized it's HB. Fuck. Nice. Oh my god, she looks worse now. Oh my god, it's hard to look at. It's really hard to look at, man. Alanda, I apologize for not being able to check on you more often. Your condition, it's worsening, isn't it? That's okay, Jock. You have much to worry about. As for me, I know I don't have much longer to live. I've made my peace with that. Please don't speak such words, Ilanda. Darius told me he's looking into a cure, as his best magician is going over ancient tomes and scrolls as we speak. If you find anything, he will let us know. As if I would accept aid from the necromancers and their ilk. Whatever cure they might offer is surely worse than death. You don't know that, Ilanda. And what about little Amon? Would you not do whatever you could to protect him? I'm a Lightbringer. I do not fear death. I would not sell my own soul to delay it. All I ask is that you look after my son after I pass into the great beyond. Of course, Ilanda, you know I will. Then I have no fear of what is to come. I ask that you leave me now. I am tired. Wish you luck in your war preparations. Isla. God, I hope you're not angry with me. I won't give up on her, I promise. You know what, I just realized something? I can give Isabel the fucking dawn collar. I'm pretty sure she can use it. Yeah, no, she can. Because she's a part of House Steel. I think she can use it. I mean, I never checked if Mortimer could use the dawn collar, but I'm pretty sure he can. I mean, I can check. Eventually. Oh, Jaka, look what I got. Is that a dress? Styxian gown, look at these amazing embroideries, isn't it just gorgeous? Wait, are those emeralds and diamonds? The dress must have cost a small fortune. Oh, it's fine. I told Darcy to pay him back later. Wait, what? Don't worry, once you see me in this dress, it'll be so worth it. Lily, we're going to war. We need our funds for weapons and supplies. That is true, but morale is also equally important in battle, don't you think? Well, yeah, sure. Imagine how all the male soldiers will feel when they see me in this gorgeous dress. They'll all fight even more fiercely in battle, for nothing motivates a man like a maiden. Grandpa always told me that in times of war, men will fight hard to protect beauty. Samuel said that, eh? Well, yes. I would be upset about the dress, but I'm just glad to see you smiling again. I don't know about the dress, but I'll fight to protect that smile. Oh, Jock, I didn't know you were trying to court me. You're handsome and all, but sadly you're just a commoner. I could never marry you. You're hopeless. Christina, I'm glad to see you're preparing. The lands look sharp. This is what we have all been working towards for so long. I want to make sure that I'm ready. You realize we might have to face House Rose again in battle. Yes, I realize that, but still. Last time we fought them was a very dark day. Father's betrayal, I will never forget it. Lily tells me that after all this time, you still look up to him. Yes, to the man he used to be, not the man he became. Our father Samuel may have wronged us all in the end. However, that does not take away from his other deeds. I still get angry when I think about how he sold Bodyman out. Still, I suppose I cannot overlook his countless other deeds. He saved me and Bard countless times during the rebellion. I suppose none of us would be here if it wasn't for old man Sam. If you had a chance to speak with him again, would you forgive him? I honestly don't know what I would do. Not unless I saw him stand before me. I suppose we will all meet again in the great beyond. Maybe we'll see him then. I think Samuel regrets what he did to you. He would apologize to you if he could. How could you know? My parents died in the siege of Holtmeyer, so grandfather Samuel raised me instead. He took care of me and Lily as if we were his own daughters. He trained us both. I cannot bring myself to think he was evil. He was just twisted by Mortimer's words. Mortimer's a vile fiend, but I don't blame him for Samuel. We're all responsible for our own choices, Christina. I know that, Jaka. I did not mean to tear open old wounds. Just make sure you're prepared for the choices you're about to make. We're definitely gonna run into him again when he's like he's gonna be a walking corpse, that's for sure. Cause it seems like that's what Alvaro's gonna try to do. What are you eating there, Miriam? Local Styxian dish I found. They call it a shish kebab. Best food I've ever had. But are all those other spears yours? Yes, this is my 5th one. By the divines, I couldn't even finish a single one of those. We're fires are known for our appetites, especially when it comes to meat. You can eat several pounds of it. You've never had roasted wyvern? You ever had roasted wyvern? Wait, you eat wyverns? Of course, it's one of Tiamat's biggest delicacies. I've heard wyverns are descended from the dragons who do not take human form. Yeah, what about it? The fires are a mixture of humans and Manichees, right? Where are you going with this? So if you're eating wyverns, you're practicing cannibalism of a sort. Excuse me for a moment. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, well I guess she's just stupid and doesn't realize that. At least they're not into cannibalism, so that's at least a good thing. I'm gonna try seeing if the Dawn Caller can go to Isabel. That'd be based if she could use it. Dawn, I was wondering about something. Yes? So you were summoned by Dawn Caller, correct? Does that mean we can do the same with others? Of course, under the right circumstances. Can you teach us how to use the other regalia to summon more ancestors? We could use them to fight Mortimer. That is not how regalia ought to be used. They are not mere weapons of war. They only need to be used in times of great crisis and need to ensure our survival. You're saying you know how it's done. Every regalia is different. How to unlock them varies with each noble house. Sadly, I was not given the instructions of every single regalia in existence. Though I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. We ancestors are not just mere tools. Find other soldiers to fight your wars. You are really dense, aren't you, Dawn? I plan to restore the Lightbringer dynasty. After I defeated Mortimer, who do you think I intend to place on the Silver Throne? I plan to finish what Bodyman started. Iolanda will rule until her son grows up. How is that not important enough? Whoever sits on the throne is irrelevant. A century from now, Mortimer will be dust. You're not seeing the bigger picture. Your little revenge is pointless. If restoring the Lightbringer dynasty is not on your list of priorities, then what is? Ensuring the survival of our bloodline, so future Lightbringers can exist. Placing a Lightbringer back on the throne, I am ensuring your survival. Our goals are intertwined. You care only for petty revenge. You don't give a damn about us. It's not true. I cared about Bod, and you loved Iolanda. We're doing this for him. I'll keep an eye on you and see if you're true to your words. If I sense any dishonesty from you, I'll make sure you regret it. Alright, I'll prove myself. See, I didn't even think about summoning the other ancestors. I don't even know if that's gonna end up even being a thing. What's up, boss? You really don't have to call me that, Tindaris. You are the leader of our group. That makes you the boss. Honestly, I'm not sure I am. I just filled Bod's shoes. The former boss died, so you stepped up. You stepped up. Nothing wrong with that. Bod really liked you, after our meeting in the Emperor Mountains. The whole journey back from Silvermist, he talked about what a good king you'd be. Looking forward to building a relationship between Andaron and Tiamat. Very much hope to realize his dream one day. That's not gonna happen as long as Mortimer sits on the throne. You want your brother to become the king. He'll never forgive you. I don't care about his forgiveness. He instigated a civil war in Team Island. He forced me to kill my own people, as well as my very own blood. Bill Rodon was a terrible brother, but maybe things would be different. I'm going to look Mortimer into his eyes before you impale him. I want him to know the suffering he caused my country. Damn, and I thought I hated the guy. I don't hate him, I pity him. He's a wretched man. Schemers and plotters are the worst kind of people. The world would be better off without them. I'll toast to that. Imagine a world without backstabbing and betrayals. It won't ever happen, but one can dream, right? At some point, dreams are the only things we have left. You're right there, Helga, taking a bit of a nap? Go away. Full of sunshine and joy as usual. Go away, leave me alone. Helga, you don't look so good right now. You coming down with something? It's none of your concern. This has something to do with what you did to Ailanda, doesn't it? Helga, speak truly. Please, how long do you have left? A few months at most, maybe less. A few months? That can't be. How much did you give her? Ailanda's life force is leaking out. She's like a bucket with holes. You fill it up with water, but eventually we'll all empty out. We're both running out of time, and I cannot keep her alive forever. Are you telling me you're actively feeding her your own life force? It's called a soul link. A secret technique that Skyla taught me when I was a child. I was to use it in case she ever perished. Giving my life for her, that was my task. The process binds two people together. They will actively sustain one another. As long as one lives, the other cannot die. At least not while they are close together. Okay, you only came with us because of Ailanda, didn't? Cannot force her to stay behind in Hornheim, so I had to follow along. Okay, I'm so sorry. That's awful. Why didn't you say something? Shut up. I hate it when people pity me. I don't need your useless sympathy. I made a choice, and I have to live with the consequences. That is all. Don't patronize me by giving me this useless lecture. What's done is done. The soul link be reversed. Now without killing Ailanda. So you're the only thing keeping her alive. We have to try and find a solution to restore her. Maybe Darius knows. No solution. Whatever the ritual did, we cannot fix it. Even my grandmother knew, but she's long dead now. She never kept any journals or notes. Trust me, I searched. All we can do now is make use of the little time we have left. Maybe bringing this Mortimer to justice is going to be worth it. Helga. Time is ticking ever so quickly. Hopefully Ailanda isn't dead before the final chapter, because then I won't be able to use Helga. I know it's fucked up to think about it like that, but you know what I mean. Okay, now it's the last three people. You're only 42 minutes, so... before we talk to Darius, we're gonna end off the episode. Hey there, Kepri. I've been quite busy, so we never got to speak much. Sorry about that. It's okay, Darius seems to like you. But don't you worry about it. I'm already losing the fucking voices, I don't care. Have you two known each other for long? Oh yeah, since we were both kids. We met in one of Styxia's bazaars. I was just a street rat, then stealing from the merchants who survived. How come a street rat ended up serving the king of Styxia? Or he would often sneak out of the palace to wander the streets in disguise. He said he enjoyed watching the people without all the royal mumbo-jumbo. He saw me steal a piece of fruit, but he didn't report me to the guards. Instead, he offered we steal more stuff together, just the two of us. As a prince of Styxia at the time, I wouldn't need to steal anything. He enjoyed the rush, said it was more fun than anything he did back at the palace. I stole to survive, but Dari did it for sport. He liked the challenge and excitement. Of course, he didn't tell me who he really was until much later. Shocked me, it did. Darius is an odd fellow. The more I hear about him, the more confused I get. He's a good man, he is. Nothing like his foul pa. He's a lot more similar. Similar to what? My own pa. I miss him. Father perished in the tomb, right? Remember Darius talking about it. He did. I asked Dari to look for any clues, but he said you guys found nothing. Actually, Kepri, I've just realized something. We found this ring down in the tomb. Did you happen to recognize it? What? Goodness gracious, that's my pa's wedding ring. Damn, I feel bad about not bringing this to you at once. I had a lot on my mind when I was down in that blasted tomb. I was focused on not dying. It's okay, I'm just happy you found it. This ring, it holds a lot of value to me. Is your mother still alive? She might appreciate it. Nay, she sadly died to the plague, like so many of our people. The same plague the necromancers unleashed upon Andaron. I had no idea it affected Styxia too. Yes, it was a double-edged sword. It killed thousands of us Styxians. Damn necros. My father died to that plague. I'm so sorry you lost a parent to it as well. Chirp. It's okay, I've accepted what happened, and at least now I have a keepsake. Something to remember both my ma and pa by. That actually helps a lot. Thank you, Jack, I appreciate it. I'm just glad I could bring you some closure. This armor I wear belonged to my father. I wore it in his memory, so I honor him. Maybe your ring will help you do the same. That's very sweet. So... she has +1 to every stat now, and she has, what's this skill? Solidarity. I mean, that's alright, I guess. Boom. I'll buy a wing clipper because that's base. Buy another stiletto. Buy tomahawks. Buy spears. Shining bows. And don't bother biting anything else.
Lord of Lances, how's your day going, buddy? You're here to buy some of my random wares?
Then you steal as goods off the bodies of dead men? Seems morbid to be just selling them like that.
What? Don't be silly, my guy. Dead men can't have property. It's totally okay to take every last thing they used to own.
But you still shouldn't be selling these items. You should give them to the army for free.
Counterpoint. I don't wanna.
But Ahmed, we're about to launch a war on Andaron. These weapons can save our lives, why not give them away?
You fool, this is the best time to earn tons of gold. I'll become a billionaire by war profiteering. When the great metals rise, we'll become unstoppable.
Okay, what are you gonna do with all that gold?
I lost a sexy skeleton gals to shake their bones for me?
You must be joking.
I have needs!
Well, before we talk to Darius to end off this guiding chapter, we're going to end off the episode. It's 47 minutes right now, and I don't know how long the dialogue is going to be after this, after talking with him. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time when we start preparing to take on chapter 26. We're in the end game now, boys. Just a few more chapters left. See you guys next time. Take care.